Music is another impactful tool that Satan uses masterfully. And the influence we just saw that he has on Hollywood, he has regarding the music industry, maybe even more so. Maybe even more so. Ezekiel 28:13 seems to give the understanding that Satan was the chief musician over worship as his original created position. Ezekiel 28:13, you were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. The sardius, topaz, diamond, beryl, onyx, jasper, sapphire, turquoise, emerald with gold. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you on the day you were created. These things, just the same, books, magazines, internet, video games. When I first got saved, I looked at a stack of about 200 CDs. Kids are like, CDs? I don't even know what that is. Compact disc, it's what we used to listen to music on. To put it in something. Isn't that funny? CDs are old. You're like, what about record albums or tapes or 8-track? Yeah, I've never seen an 8-track. Sorry. Never seen one. I don't even know what it looks like. So, I had these 200 CDs, guys. If you ever heard some of these bands, Nine Inch Nails, The Cure, Depeche Mode, these are bad. These are bad. Nine Inch Nails outwardly hates God, and they make it known. This is the music I was listening to. I grew up in a Christian home. Slow slide. Started with not such a bad band. No bad lyrics. They weren't cussing and they didn't sing about sex, so it's okay, right? The heart, listen, I tell my kids all the time, the heart that made the music, the heart behind the music is what's important about whether I should listen or not to that music. The heart that made it influences it. Even if the content seems light or easy or not dangerous. The heart music is so spiritual in its reality. Why do you think we start our service by singing songs? Because it spiritually sets you in the right place to hear from the Lord. They out of Egypt, what did they do? Moses gave them a song. What did David constantly do? Worship and sing songs. What does the New Testament encourage us to do? Sing songs, make a melody in your heart, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. There's spiritual connotation with music that you cannot remove. Why do ads have jingles? Because it sticks with us. It affects us. Music affects you. It changes your worldview. It shapes the way you think. It removes and it puts in ideas and thoughts and concepts and philosophies into your head. Be very vigilant. I love music. And it's an area that I struggle with all the time. I can give up TV. I did for years. We didn't have a TV in our house for like 8 years. We probably need to go back to that. My kids are like, really? I'm not liking that idea. Yeah, it's a struggle. I struggle with you. It's a struggle. But we need to be vigilant. There is good content. There's movies that are fine to watch out there. There's plenty of them. More and more today, actually. PureFlix and these other groups are putting out great. There's so much Christian music out there, you have no excuse not to find something that will fill that secular void. If you're a music lover, you know what I mean by secular void. I really love this band. They sound so good and it pumps me up. Yeah, but they're singing about things that are contrary to your spirit. Be vigilant, Christian. Be vigilant. Be sober. If you aren't vigilant and you're not sober, you open yourself up to being devoured. Do you understand the seriousness of this subject? You open yourself up. We are not legalists. If someone is listening to secular music, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're not a Christian and you couldn't possibly be walking with Jesus and you're a bad believer. It's not for me to judge. Okay, but as a pastor, I have to warn you. I have to. You be vigilant. You discern. You listen to the Holy Spirit. You get out what you should get out. You let in what He says you can let in. I'm not the Holy Spirit. I'm not your conscience.